because there is not a lot of users of virtual reality, not a lot of headsets at home. And that's why we started to do to make our system, which is the main purpose is to help to make a business on VR, so out-of-home business, entertainment. So the problem is that actually it is not very easy to operate your VR cinema or VR arcade. So first of all, you need to find good content. Then you need to have licensing it commercially. You need to educate employees how to work with multiple headsets, a lot of equipment. And of course, you need to optimize your expenses and have a possibility to scale your business. So a lot of problems. So this, for this all, we have a solution. This is a management system which can control up to hundreds headsets, and it also includes a content management system. So content marketplace, where you can find the best content that we are looking around the world and trying to get it on our marketplace, and you can choose which content you want to use, and you will receive commercially licensing on it. Actually, the market of out-of-home virtual reality is growing and growing fast. Right now, it's almost $600 million, but in 5 years, it's going to be $8 billion. Actually, about the amount, how many these VR arcades and VR cinemas around the world, it's very hard to count them right now, but there is data about the Chinese market. There are almost 3,000, more than 3,000 of them already, and they think actually on every country it will be the same very soon, the same quantity, because it's almost something like when the computers was growing on the beginning, there was computer clubs, cafes, so I think actually there will be the same in field of virtual reality, augmented reality, first 5 years when people not have these headsets at home. Our system is have some very interesting features, and first and main, which is unique about our competitor, which is you see like a Steam market, where you can Steam have the market for games, and you can license commercially some of the games from their market, but the price there is something like $40 per one computer. So if you have 10 computers at your venue and you want to have on all of them a game, so it will be 400 for one game on all PCs per month. So if you need 10 games, it will be 4,000 per month. So it's very big amount of money. And what we propose to license it per minute. So if you have a visitor and he played the game for 1 minute, so you pay to content owner something like 10 cents per minute. So it's much more better. So the business model, we have a subscription per month. So you can use our system with your own content, and you only use like a management system. So and another way is if you're using our content marketplace, you pay per minutes per view. So our system already be developing almost half a year, and for this years we already have few customers. It's Samsung Academy. They're using our system for educational purposes. They're educating sales managers, launching the content simultaneously on the hundreds of headsets. Also multiplex in Ukraine and multi-kino in Poland, and we are going to be on the markets of Scandinavia. We was attending a Sony Expo in Barcelona, and we have good contacts right now in negotiations, next steps. And also we plan to have a venue in Los Angeles in year's time. So this is some content that's available, some of interactively, and others is 360 content, also the film that we made, Chernobyl 360. So yeah, if you have a question, I can answer. Thank you.
Yes. Short.
Yeah, you
You said about $8 billion market, but this is a total available market. And what is the total serviceable market? Because obviously you're going to have tons of competitors who are going to offer their contents. So what percentage you hope to get from this total available market, and how are you going to keep it?
Yeah, actually, like the first steps for us is to have 10% of the market. And if you see, actually, this is 8 billion. It's the market of virtual reality entertainment arcades. Yeah, so it's not all the market, because all the market is 35 billion. So what also we can help to make money. So we will have like a guidelines for our customers, which can make money on other stuff. So actually, for us, we plan to have 10% in 3 to 4 years of the market.
Okay, let's.
It looks really awesome. So am I clear that you're simply providing the platform to manage in the arcades and the cinemas? You're not providing the headsets or the actual hardware, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you do content production as well?
Actually, our main purpose is the management system and content marketplace. So we was making our content before. Right now, we are more working on the platform.
And at a $500 million market, and that's globally today?
Yeah.
And where do you see it next year?
Actually, twice.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, LBs are a good market and will probably be majority of VR for a while. Question to you is, what makes your system unique? Why wouldn't the big VR players just come up with the software side for commercial VR?
Yeah, actually, if talk about like Steam, they have another business model. They're working in the field of games for home purposes, and we think that probably in nearest time they wouldn't go to this market. But so right now, what we have is in unique stuff is we are working on per minute this subscription. We control the minutes that was played by the gamers, and also we're collecting data, which is also very useful for content owners because they know how people watch and use the games, and also encryption of the content to make it safety, and blockchain accounting maybe.
Yeah.
to make it more.
In that case, blockchain.
To make it more transparent for content owners.
Thank you a lot. And our next speaker.
Let's try to call.
I'll need to connect aux first, and I need Kevin. Kevin, are you here right now? Matthew, can you please call Kevin? Let's try Quambio right now. Oh, I'm sorry, we already had it. Yeah.
It'll be better second time.
Well, then we have only Kubomania left, right?
Australia.
Why not?
They're in the midst of it right now.
Hello everyone. I'm Maxim Musienko, CEO and founder startup Cubomania. We are a young startup, only 1 year old, and we develop software and produce hardware, IoT smart toys. Cubomania is cubes with IoT technology for children with software. Our cubes have touchscreen, Lego compatible surface and some sensors and motors. Our value proposition for parent of children from 4 to 10 years to make their children smarter. What is problem? There are many toys, but with our toy play children. But our consumer is their parents because they have money, and we have to do that. And the children and parent will say, "I want it," and we solve it. How? Our products is multifunction. We have all necessary element that our product is very interesting for children, but parents can teach their children many things: robotics, alphabet, foreign language, many other. And what it work? In first, the child chose characters. It's maybe animal or love hero from film Iron Man, and with him child can to do exercise or build car or house. And for example, if your child don't like to do more morning exercise, he will do with animal, love animals. Parents can teach financial literacy. If your child make to bed or wish the dishes, your child will earn virtual Cuba money, and other your child can buy something to characters or socialization. Several cubes we can combine, and characters will move from one cube to other cube, and other your child teach socialization. In each children's room there are many Lego elements, and we give second life to these elements. And so we receive our products. It very interesting for children and very important for their parents. Market is colossal and show constant annual growth. An estimated saturation of market is only 40%. Where are we? We only 1 year we received MVP, and we was in CES, and now in our plan in spring Kickstarter, and maybe in summer one of sales platform. What we have? I'm from university, I'm Doctor of Technical Science professor, and we have all necessary education program for robotics. We have grant from American Invest Fund, Nosphere Ventures. We win Vernadsky Challenge, and we have other mentors, marketing promoters, but we look for $200,000 for software. And we have clear business model. We have 2-channel monetization. It's selling cubes, it's selling software, games, and monthly education program of robotics. Our teams consist of 14 members, and we want to do this work better for our children. Thank you very much.
Questions?
You have service Lego type. Are you ready to pay kind of royalties to the Lego company?
If you exactly understand your question, there are Lego and we. How we communication? No.
You use the STL. The proprietary
How? Yes. Lego have patent the term finished, and many product now. For example, Robo Wunderkind ticket has surface Lego compatible, and we add Lego. We know because, look, for example, robot. Legos have Mindstorm robot. It's for children from 12 years. But our more easy robots for children from 4 years. We from 4 to 10 years, but Lego robots, Mindstorm, from 12. It's different.
As far as I understand, you are not using, sorry, I'm not questioning. You are not using the robots or other elements of Lego which are somehow protected by
Maybe in couloir, I don't understand it.
It's the locking system.
Okay, short question, please.
Yes, so you are essentially making add-on to Lego, but this is not what VC usually look for. VC usually look for idea which can make 20x return for their investment. So how are you going to guarantee this return by acquiring your company with Lego or by making so many such add-ons so that will generate cash cow? Because tons of other people can easily clone it. Like unless you have some idea which attract VC. Like it doesn't look like VC investable company, to be absolutely honest. Excuse me, my English can be in couloir. Speak, excuse me.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you a lot. Thank you. Okay, looks like we got Skype, so we'll try to give a call to Maxime one more time from Passive Dome. You understand at what time it's right now in Ukraine?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Good morning, Maxime. Do you hear us?
Good evening.
Good. Okay. Okay, so we got you, and can you please start your presentation in a second?
Yes, of course.
Okay, can you please share your screen and you can begin?
Yes, wait a second.
So Passive Dome was part of CES Ukrainian Pavilion, and some of our participants went back to Ukraine because of some other exhibitions in Europe, and Passive Dome one of them. And right now Maxime will share his screen, and he will start his presentation from Ukraine. Maxime?
Yes.
Ты зашерил экран?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, but we don't see your screen.
Can I start?
Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry, guys. Well, Maxime, can you share your ideas and presentation without screen? Well, it will be hard. Oh yeah, like right now we can see your screen. Just close the Skype and just begin.
Okay.
I don't know why. Okay. We will do like this. It was my fault. Maxime, go ahead.
It's working. Wait a second, please. Okay. My name is Maxim Gerbert. I'm from Passive Dome Company, and we produce an autonomous 3D printed guard. Our company tried to build something new in construction industry. We want to cooperate with different industries, and we want to build in the same time fast construction using 3D printing and building, flexibility solutions, and safe and full integrated solutions. Our house is autonomous, completely off-the-grid smart house, even in very cold climate. It's a very effective house, and we can produce this house very fast. We're using industrial robots for creating 3D printed house frame. Our house frame is one detail without any connections. It's very strong and very thermal effective frame. And then we install engineering systems, windows, decorations, door, and everything inside this house. This house could be very safe because we don't use regular materials like wood, steel. We use carbon fiber, glass, polyurethane, nanobezel. Sometimes we use vacuum insulation. That's why our house frame is very energy efficient. Our house could be hurricane protected and earthquake safe. We develop absolutely new patented technologies for windows. Our wall have a thermal equivalent as 7.3 meters of brick wall. All technologies are patented, and our company has 15 years background in construction, so we know well what we're doing. Our project is very flexible because we only one company in the world who can provide absolutely off-the-grid and absolutely self-sustainable solution even in very cold climates, including Canada and Alaska. So our solutions, our buildings need only solar energy. And we can create projects self-sustainable in including water system, septic system, and we create power consumption management. It's our patented technology too. Our house is very effective, and that's why even in very poor solar regions, when it is cloudy, our houses work well and warm enough to heat the people inside. Our house is very strong. We can use our houses without any foundation, so it's mobile solution, it's transportable, and our house is 6 times stronger than steel one. Here is our first model, Model 1, 400 square feet. Model 2, twice bigger. It comes from 2 pieces. It could be delivered separately, and well, it could be placed in any flat surface, even in mountains or anyway. We can use our houses wherever we want, on islands, on mountains, on rivers, lakes, oceans. We have already built houses in Ukraine. We built several houses for certification in Europe. We already started certification in Passive House Darmstadt Institute, Rosenheim Institute in Austria, and EMPA Institute in Switzerland. It's real house. You can even book this house in Airbnb or Booking.com, and you can try it house for real. I know for sure that someone in this room already been in this house. So we have certification in Europe, in United States. Horizon 2020, Euro Commission already give us a grant. We already starting with 2 different model, 2 different design. This one, smallest one, Model 1 and Model 2. We already have more than actually 10,500 reservation requests. It's a little bit old information, but around 75% of these 10,500 people was from United States. That's why we now starting an assembly facility here in Reno, Nevada, and you already can make a pre-order in our website and buy one of these houses. This slide shows that we are cooperating with NASA in 3D printed master technology. We're already doing multi-level construction in Ukraine. So we have huge business interest. We provide our house for vacation house or Airbnb unit. We can provide our clients already ready house with pre-agreement, and you can place our house in your property and get revenue immediately. It's very small. So media do like when Playboy wrote something about us. It's our dream team with 15 more years in construction.
Okay, thank you, Maxim. We got your contacts. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that it's a good idea to ask questions to Maxim right now because it will be really hard. So here's contact. If you are interested, just take pictures and ask questions directly to Maxim, and I'm sure he will be happy to answer all your questions online. And he, from time to time, he's appearing here in the Bay Area, so have a coffee with him too. They have office in Reno, so it's not far, just go to Tahoe. Okay, so thank you, Maxim, and now I don't know, like if judges and experts will think about like some other questions, some thoughts that they had like during this session, if they have something to share with audience, would be great. And now I want to invite to the stage Kyiv-Mohyla Academy Alumni Club head, Ksenia Denisuk, and she will tell a little bit about Kyiv-Mohyla Foundation and benefit dinners that will be taking place in May in Bay Area, and why we want to